Hi, I'm Diane Marie Collins, and you have entered the DM zone at Wake Up America Media Network. Creedence Clearwater Revisited made a stop in Arizona recently. I spoke with the founding members, drummer Doug Clifford and bassist Stu Cook. The group, now 20 years together, are driven by the love that they have for their craft. And believe me, they are great performers. The interview includes a little of the concert, so here we go. Hi, I'm Diane Marie Collins, and you have entered the DM zone. I am visiting with two members of Creedence Clearwater Revisited. I have Doug Cosmo Clifford and Stu Cook. Welcome, guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Okay, you are a Hall of Famer, rock and roll and Grammy. What keeps you going?
Rock and roll. It's what I've always followed, and it's deep in the blood, and I love doing it, and going to do it as long as I can.
Awesome. And Stu, you also, of course, are a Hall of Famer
I'm a
and
lifer.
rock and roll. Yeah, you're a lifer. So tell me, you and Doug keep the sound and the rhythm of the band true to its origin. Tell me why.
Well, you know, we were part of the creation of this music, and we really only know one way to play it. I mean, it's interesting to hear other people's versions of it, but for us, there's only one groove, and that's the one we stay in.
And you all keep them in the pocket for sure. That's the best thing about it.
Watch out.
Right there.
Now, the other thing is that you are going to be performing only hits tonight, and that is because you have so many of them. Let's talk about the group that you guys have put together for Creedence Clearwater Revisited.
Well, we've got John Tristeo on lead vocals. He's a great musician, plays rhythm guitar as well and other instruments, but not with this band. He's been with us since day one, which is 20 years. This is our 20th year. Steve Gunner, same story. He's a lifer with us. Multi-instrumentalist, plays all the overdub parts. And the latest addition, Kurt Griffey on lead guitar, and moves that make the girls sweat. So I'm told. Anyway, it's a great bunch of guys, and we're having fun.
And Stu, I understand that you really enjoy, because you are the bassist, I've heard you called America's bassist.
Which country were you in?
Well, on the internet, of course.
Well, of course, that's worldwide, isn't it? The World Wide Web. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that I consider much greater than me, but it's nice to be in that kind of company. Hey, look, I play one note at a time and get paid the same as everybody else.
I love it. And now I have to ask you, I researched, talking about the web, I researched where did Cosmo come from? I could not find an explanation of that nickname.
It's a pretty boring story. It's probably why.
Well, let's spice it up.
Okay, here it is, folks. And this is the truth.
Not true. Listen up.
Stu and I, when we were in college, lived in the animal house. It was supposed to be a fraternity. We were kicked off campus, and that was great. But people lived like pigs, so we had roaches and ants as a problem. I was an amateur entomologist as a kid. I collected butterflies and traded all over the world with other collectors, and I learned about colony insects, and that's what we were dealing with. So they had poisons back in those days that were legal that could kill entire cities, maybe states, and I got a hold of that stuff. I knew where to put it, got rid of the vermin. We were at a party one night. Someone yelled out, here's the key to the story.
Okay.
I was called.
Good.
Better get that in there. Clifford C. Clifford was what they called me. The origin of that, no idea. But someone yelled out, hey, Clifford C. Clifford, what does the C stand for? And before I could respond, the only hippie in the house, this is 1965, said, it stands for Cosmo, because he's a man of nature. He's cosmic, and it stuck like poop on the shoe. Stu calls me Cos or Cosmo. Everybody in the band does the same thing. And that's the story.
And I love
that's the shortest I've ever told it.
That's good. That's good, right? Do you concur?
I actually learned some new things today.
Now, I have to ask you, my favorite, and my husband asked me this on the way over, what's my favorite Creedence Clearwater Revisited? And, of course, it's Proud Mary. What's your favorite to perform?
Born on the Bayou, and now Grapevine's become something a little bit different than it was. Still a long jam. It's a little longer. There's more soloing, and it's a lot more fun.
Okay, and now I've got to ask you the same question. What's your favorite to perform?
I like Down on the Corner. It's got that kind of a nice Caribbean, it's greasy. It's greasy enough.
Well, and mine is because Proud Mary, because I like to dance, and so that's why. So we are going to...
has something to do with your name?
Oh, DM?
The M part, maybe?
Possibly. Well, I am telling
giving up any secrets here, folks.
No, none. And I am telling you that you have got to hear some of this. If you're not seeing it, you're going to see it on the web. Thank you for visiting with me, guys.
Our
You
pleasure.
have been in the DM zone. Come back soon.
Adios.
Bye-bye.